The best news ever.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And welcome back to a glorious day here on the channel. Guys, we've got so much stuff going on in today's specific video. I hope y'all are excited because we're about to jump right into things. But first, ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't caught the video on Tuesday, or if you haven't seen some of our content taking the internet by storm, Dream Diesel giveaway number 23 is live, and it's Bandit, that 2022 brand new limited Longhorn Mega Cab Cummins 3500, and it comes with $30,000 cash for your chance to take home. If you guys want to get entered for it, 15 times entries are live as our max multiplier of Dream Diesel giveaway number 23 through March 2nd, and they'll end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to get entered for a chance to take that truck home to potentially fill the spot like Matthew Carrier of Dream Diesel giveaway number 22, then, well, boys, next could be you. With that being said, guys, we've got so much stuff going on. It was a glorious day here yesterday. We were kind of just working around, and it's a cool little introduction as to, I think, where the content's kind of going to be headed here on the channel as a minor change. We recently adopted a gimbal into our fleet, and we've been really enjoying using it because we can be filming and working all at the same time versus me just constantly vlogging to you guys. So you're probably going to see some of that direction of video style going forward. Now, that being said, we filmed a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to remember even where we should take off. First, I think we should pick up with what was the LRA DURTYMAX right here behind me. So as you guys know, we've got a lot of projects going on right now, and the Denali is one of them. We've been chipping away at some things just as we get parts. We put them on since we took it all apart. Now, some time ago, the exhaust that was on this truck was polished. It's just that when polish goes unmaintained, it gets oxidized and it tarnishes. Now, in the event that there was just a little bit of tarnish and oxidation, we would have used Enthusiast Apparel's Buff Stuff as part of the car cleaning kit that we offer to take off some of the surface grime. But guys, it was way worse than that. So I actually had my buddy, who's a professional polisher, handle this project for me, and it turned out absolutely incredible. This thing needed cleaned up in the worst way, and now it just needs maintained. It was more of a deep cut and polish versus this, which is just more of a polish for those that like to run polish wheels and maintain them so that way they don't have watermarks on them and they don't get that surface contaminant. Buff Stuff can be found on the website if you guys are interested. We also have, if you haven't seen it, the new Grit Be Gone, which is an almond infused hand cleaner. It works so incredibly well. I grew up on Gojo, and that stuff I will never discount, but it leaves your hands super dry. This stuff, on the other hand, does not, and it smells like pina colada, which is absolutely incredible. Jack, do you want to let everybody know how much you love Grit Be Gone?
Smell.
Okay, no, not that kind of yummy.
Do you like it?
So that's on the side as well. And actually, guys, I'm getting a little distracted from the truck real quick, but I'm really excited because we're doing a refresh on all of the labels in our car care lineup. So all of these ones right here that you guys have grown to love over the years are actually going to get refreshed with labels that fall in line with those ones right there. So that collection is going to sprawl out. We've also got some other really cool interior fragrances that you guys might want to grab. We've got a teakwood cabin, which smells freaking incredible. And then we've got our oh so Phantom Freeze. It's from familiar, but it's a little bit different. It's a familiar scent, let me just put it to you that way. So the exhaust looks awesome. I'm really excited about having a polished exhaust, and it is something that we will be maintaining to ensure that it stays as polished as it is. We also went a little bit further here. As you guys can see right underneath, there are some wires laying on the ground. We did pull off all of the rock lights that were on this truck because we are going to be adding our own. Now, a lot of you guys ask about what brand rock lights it is that we use on our builds, and well, we've kind of been in the process of doing a little bit of new product development, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to announce that we will be offering the rock lights that we use on every single one of our builds through Enthusiast. Yes, you heard that right. We've been working with a specific company that manufactures extremely high quality rock lights, and we've put them to the test now on pretty much every single truck that's ever hit this channel, including what we will be adding to the truck that's right there behind me, which I still haven't acknowledged yet, but we're getting there in a second. Now, I just want you guys to bear in mind that some of these things are in the works. Likely, these new accessories that will be coming to the Enthusiast umbrella will not be available for Dream Diesel giveaway number 23. Just an FYI, because I know y'all get so excited, but I don't want you guys to be waiting around because these giveaways only last a little bit of time. Now, jumping around the mods here, we also changed something on the inside. Can you guys see it? Yeah, boys and girls, you are seeing that correct. We've got a 1,000-piece Starlit headliner done by Cole of 814 Customs. Does a killer job. These things take a ton of time. He was in the shop here for about 2 days straight, putting 1,000 pieces here. And then we also did something just a little bit different where we added the Holy Grail simplified logo right there in front of the dome light. It's front, dead, and center, and that is 600 pieces. So we've got a total of 1,600-piece Starlit fiber optics now in the roof of what is becoming the Denali. Boys, it is super exciting stuff. This truck is coming together, but there's still so many parts that need to come back. So I had to make a decision on how I wanted to orient this thing, and I was thinking it was best oriented this way because we can actually see the logo left to right and read it in proper orientation this way. And then that way, if you think about it and you flip this thing down, it's actually going to be symmetrical to the way that the decal is going to be on the rear sliding window. All right, guys, now that brings us over to this mystery truck that just randomly appeared on the channel that I didn't even tell you guys about. I'm so sorry, I wasn't trying to hold out on y'all, but it legitimately just appeared, and here's the story. Last Thursday night, I'll tell you what, we were kind of just chilling, we were winding down, it was a great day, we had gotten a bunch of stuff done, and I had gotten a call from somebody that I'm very close with, and they asked if I was interested in their brand new 2022 Limited Longhorn. That's not Bandit, I'm talking another 2022 Limited Longhorn. Yeah, Mega Cat. 3500, essentially Bandit's brother from another mother, except this one happens to be pearl white with the brown complement accents, brown bumpers, brown fender flares, brown running color stripe down the side. Running color stripe, does that even make sense? Yeah, we'll run with it. The two-tone, you guys catch my drift? And it's still got the brown saddle interior, which is the same interior that could be in the truck that you might be taking home. Just think about that, guys. This interior is absolutely insane. And I said, well, of course, most certainly I'm interested. How could I not be interested in what is an absolutely gorgeous gorgeous truck that's so hard to find right now, and quite literally gives me the chance to say not only do I have one land yacht in my presence, but I have two. And that owner was like, all right, dude, I'll bring it up to the house so you can put it into the shop. And I'm like, all right, cool, I comply. So ladies and gentlemen, we now not have one limited Longhorn on the channel, but we have two, except there's a small little catch. I'm not gonna be keeping one of them. Well, actually, I'm not gonna be keeping both. I'm not gonna be keeping Bandit because it could be going home with you, and I'm not gonna be keeping this truck because it is our boy Sean's from Peach Bottom Auto Body. It's his new 5th gen limited Longhorn Mega Cab Cummins that we're gonna call Bandit's brother from another mother. So Sean called me last week to see if I would be interested in doing some mods to this truck. For the first time ever, Sean brought me something versus me giving him all of my stuff, literally always. This is a monumental moment for us here, mostly because this is me just kind of helping a friend out. So Sean's a super busy guy. He's got all these projects going on from all of his customers, and he's actually in the process of looking to build an addition to what is Peach Bottom Auto Body because they're growing, because they're that busy, because they have the best customers in the world. And I'm gonna say that I also have the best supporters in the world, and they're kind of somewhat shared here in the local enthusiast community. So that being said, Sean's got plans for this truck, and the plans start with what we're gonna do right here because we wanted to make content and share it with all of you guys because modding trucks is what we love. Well, vehicles in general, really. But you kind of catch my drift. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be taking this thing kind of somewhat apart. Cab lights are going to be going down to fillet fast headlights to do the same OEM retrofit mod that we did on Bandit. Brody may or may not be stopping by once he gets back from his what seems like very epic West Coast trip. He's out there just shredding the gnar and powder right now. I'm very jealous. And then we're going to be retrofitting this thing with our standard rock light kit, which is 18 pieces. Ultra bright, water resistant rock lights that just work freaking wonders. It's typically one of those things that Sean would do, but the dude's so busy right now that we figured that we would have some fun and kind of help him out. Now that being said, this truck right here behind me is essentially a virgin. It's a platform that needs influence, and Sean's got some plans. He's already got some wheels ordered from Standout Specialties. By the way, guys, if you use discount code enthusiast, you're gonna get 5% off at Standout Specialties. You're not gonna find discounts anywhere in the wheel industry. It's just our little way of saying thank you so much for the support. So if you guys want to check them out, their information's right down there in the description below. So he's got wheels on the way, but should he lift it or should he level it? And should he paint match it? Well, I mean, that's a stupid question. Of course he's gonna paint match it, but what theme is he going to go with here? There's a lot of options because you have this two-tone color scheme, and I think Sean's somewhat looking to us to influence this design, and he's gonna be looking to the comments section first to see what you guys have to recommend because he knows y'all have the greatest eye ever for visualizing and materializing the build from start to finish. So y'all might see this thing kind of get played around with here in future videos, but at least I needed to get that big weight off my shoulders because boys, this thing's taken so much priority that it kicked Misfit out of the shop. I know, what's going on with that? I'd like to just say that we're somewhat hospitable here in Lancaster County. We got Jake over here, new boot goofing, my man with the fresh brunts on. I actually just put my set of brunts in a vat of oil. That was a stupid decision on my part, but Jake, how do you like them?
They're fantastic, and you're an idiot for putting them in oil because they're the comfiest boot bag worn.
But my man's got the vibe today, dude. So my guys got reputable on with Longhorn. Kind of a bizarre chain of events here this morning, but it just happened to work out so well. We were actually just down in Daytona for the Daytona 300 this past weekend. I was planning on filming, but NASCAR gets a little bit weird about YouTubers vlogging stuff for whatever reason. So I decided just not to upload anything this past weekend, although I did miss y'all. We were down there with Brunt Workwear. Those guys are freaking awesome. I just have to mention, like, their products are sick. The Marin boots are absolutely insanely comfortable. I like them a lot. I'm not being paid to share that. If anything, they reached out to me and said, check out these boots. If you like them, cool. If not, then throw them out or scrap them. It was literally that simple, and it just was an awesome relationship that built from there. They were ever so kind to actually bring us down to Daytona, Florida for the Daytona 300, which is essentially like the Xfinity series. It's kind of more pro amateur in a way. Mason Massey was down there. Unfortunately, he got booted out by one of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s pro-am racers, just the way like the point system worked, but we had an epic time, and I just have to say, Brunt, thank you guys so much for the hospitality. We freaking had a blast. And we brought some sun back to Pennsylvania for you guys this past Monday. You're very welcome.
Yeah, I'm burnt.
I promise y'all I couldn't guarantee any continued sunshine through Tuesday. As you can see, it's not really sunshining, but it's 58 degrees out right now.
It is warm, yeah.
Trying to go get a tan?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So anyway, I just went on a ridiculous rant. Jake's working on getting some of our tools cleaned up because we've got like a bunch of projects that are just in process right now.
A few things going on.
But we started welding the other day. there. We broke out the Millermatic 211. We've had it sitting here in the corner for a little while now. We had an extra part that we actually didn't have to use from Carly, so we sanded some of the powder coat off of it, and we were just messing around. And I'm not gonna lie, Jake did a much better job of what I've been able to do. It probably looks like hell for a lot of you, but it's okay. We're not commercially welding. That's just to have for miscellaneous things like skid steer repairs or whatever the case might be. Some minor things, so don't you go worried about that. Don't judge us. Don't hold us accountable to that. But the big question is, from Jake,
how do you weld?
If you guys have any tips or if you have any tutorial videos or any instructional videos that you recommend, definitely drop some comments below. They're not only gonna help us, but I'm sure that there's a lot of other people out there that might be in similar shoes to us that are looking to just get some tips and tricks before they start messing around. And what I've learned is, and what we've kind of figured out, you just kind of have to start and just kind of have to figure it out. And if you don't identify as a welder, then you can always identify as a grinder.
Grinder for welding is like caulk for carpenter.
Yeah, exactly. What's the phrase?
What is it? A little caulk and paint will make it what it ain't.
Yeah, right. I wasn't kidding. The grinder's right there. Like, it hasn't gotten far. All right, boys and girls, so we just got an email back from Don D'Amico Compliance Sweepstakes Services. They are our third-party administrator that proctors and bonds all of our sweepstakes. Basically allows us to do this right here behind us. Give you a chance to take home a one-of-a-kind badass diesel truck dating all the way back to Drew Smith right up there, Dream Diesel giveaway #1. And even before, when I didn't have the means of giving you a chance to win a diesel, we were doing like Groms and MacBook Pros and a whole bunch of other things over the last 3 years. It's been an absolutely insane ride. And every single time I make one of these calls, it gets more and more special. It's literally the opportunity right now to call somebody and completely change their life. So we've got the email right here, and inside that email is the tentative winner's name for Ghost, AKA Dream Diesel giveaway #22. We're about to call him for the very first time. He is an iPhone user because I did just send him a text and let him know that we were about to reach out, but we haven't talked to him any further than that. We're about to FaceTime him right now and tell him some legitimately life-changing news. So let's do this. Matt, what's going on, man? How are you?
No way.
Yes, way. Yes, complete way.
Oh my word. I didn't think it was real.
It seems like you kind of know where this is already going. Like, you're kind of aware of what this conversation could entail. I got an email that contains your name, and it's tentatively right now. You're just gonna have to answer a few questions for me real quick before I can assign anything. But it's assigned to a big turbo, Laramie Cummins, and $30,000 cash.
No. Oh man. I accept that.
Yeah, so hey, let me ask you 2 quick questions real quick. So, over the age of 18?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And legal resident of the United States?
Yes, sir.
It's that simple, man. You just want yourself a truck and $30,000 in cash.
I actually wanted this one more than the last one.
So look, man, I went into your order. I saw what you placed. We're super grateful for the support, bro. It looks like you've entered for a bunch of our sweepstakes in the past.
Yes, I watch all your videos.
That's awesome, man. So order number 11 for you is kind of like the multiplier to 22. Kind of ironic timing a little bit there, because 22 is sitting right out there in the shop right now, all nice and cleaned up, and basically has your name on it.
That is amazing. The best news ever.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
To be able to meet you, holy moly.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, dude, thank you so much for your fellowship, your support, and your camaraderie, man. Like, it absolutely means the world. Yeah, bro. I mean, I got Jake right here. He's behind the camera right now as we speak.
Yo, what's up, homie?
Yeah, man. This is the real deal. And that's why I wanted to send you that text, because I know on Instagram we deal with like a lot of people that try to impersonate us all the time. It's super frustrating.
Sounds awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Hey, it's my pleasure, man. It's very nice meeting you, and I'll look forward to being in touch. Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll talk soon. Well, boys and girls, just like that, Matt just got the news of a lifetime. It's one of those things where like sometimes I even like trip up and stumble on like how monumental that moment is. It's like I just called this guy completely out of the blue, which could be you next for Dream Diesel giveaway #23, which launches on the 22nd of February. But sometimes like I even get a little tripped up in my words because it's such a big deal and you can see that raw emotion on their face. Boys and girls, it never gets old.
Let's go. Let's roll. It's your I'm about to take you there.